My name is Nikki. Before I begin, I would like to say that if you are interested in a personal consultation, please check out my website in the description below. I am offering tarot readings for $15 and palm readings for $35. So, I've already shuffled and meditated over the cards, and let's see what is in store for you Capricorns. I am doing a slightly different spread this month than I have been doing. Normally I do the four cards that symbolize each week of the month and then a focus card. This month I'm doing an elemental spread. Okay. And I will try to show you the cards the best I can as we go along. In your water sector, which is all about emotions and feelings, you suitably have the Lovers upright. So the Lovers were originally, this card was originally called the Choice, and it's about having options and making choices, and it doesn't necessarily have to be about love at all. These choices could have nothing to do with love, but one thing I can say for certain is that these choices that you have, or this choice that you have, it's going to affect you emotionally. You may be making this choice based on your emotions, or the outcome of this choice can affect you emotionally. And this might not even be something that is even pertaining to you. This might not be your choice. This could be somebody else's choice that affects you directly. Now, don't get me wrong. This card can be about love. So if it is for some of you, and keep in mind this is a general reading, so it's going to be a little different for all of you. If it is about love, then this is a great month to have to connect with somebody that you're already with, your spouse, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, whoever, or even friends. But generally, it's somebody that you're romantically involved with. If you were single, this would be a great month to meet somebody, a new romantic prospect there. And you could actually be making a choice between lovers, obviously. Not necessarily, like I've said, but it's very possible. And, just remember that a choice means that you have options, you have opportunity, and that's always a great thing. And I can't really say that however this affects you, I can't say it'll be positive or negative. It'll make you happy or sad. All I know is that it will affect you emotionally. If you look at the card, the lovers are standing in water with dolphins in the background, and water is always symbolizes emotion. Okay, moving on. In your air sector, you have Justice reversed. And if you notice, Justice is also blindfolded. Now, Justice in its upright position is usually about karma. And in its reverse position, it's also about karma. But in its upright, I usually think of good karma coming around. And obviously, in its reverse position, I think of negative karma coming around. This could be karma that is directed towards you. This could be karma directed towards somebody that you're close to that would then again affect you, and that's why it would turn up in your reading. It doesn't necessarily have to be about karma, though. This could be if you could be having a court case, or just the mentions of, or the thought of having a court case, any kind of worry that would involve law, would make this card pop up. And obviously it would be a negative worry. I can't say for sure that the outcome will be negative, but I can see a lot of anxiety, a lot of worry, a lot of doubt going through your head if that is the case. This card could also symbolize you being the judge. You making the negative judgments on others. If that is the case, please remember that justice is blindfolded. You cannot see into somebody's life 100%. You cannot see into the situation 100%. So there are pieces of the story that you don't know. There are pieces of the picture or the puzzle, however you would like to see it, that you just don't know. So try not to be too harsh on other people and your judgments. Okay, in your Earth sector, you have Death upright. Now, Earth is things that cannot be changed. These things are fixed. They are solid. Everything else is kind of flexible, depending on, your reactions to other situations in your life. These things can be a little fluid, especially water. But Earth, this is something that can't be changed. And Death, it's normally seen as a negative card, but Death, especially in its upright position, is not a negative card at all. Death is all about change, transformation, new beginnings, the death of something old, the rebirth of something new. And normally, especially in its upright position, whatever you're putting away or the death of something old is something that needs to go, something that doesn't serve you anymore. So you have to get rid of it to have room in your life for this new stuff or this new situation. So, a plethora of things. Okay, sorry about that. I had a little interruption. Somebody came to my door, so I had to cut the video. But we're going to start at the Death card in your Earth sector. It's in its upright position. And, again, Death means change and transition. So, it's putting away the old and bringing in the new. And that's always a good thing. Moving on to your fire sector, you have the Queen of Swords in reverse. Now, fire is all about action, energy. A lot of the times, your focus will be on the fire. So, Queen of Swords in reverse. This is somebody in your life that is probably a fire sign. I'm sorry, not a fire sign, an air sign, because swords are air. And this is most likely not you, Capricorn. It is possible that it is you playing this role, but Capricorn is an earth sign, so it most likely isn't you. So it's most likely an air sign, either an Aquarius, a Libra, or a Gemini. This is most likely a female. Again, it doesn't have to be a female. It's not 100% female, but it generally is a feminine energy. And this is somebody who is very intelligent. Swords usually have to do with intellect and communication. This person knows how to speak well. They would be very good at teaching or lecturing or any kind of study or anything like that. So if you have a person in your life that really fits that role, this would probably be centered on them. They are going to be affecting you very much in the month of October. Now, this person could also not be an air symbol, and they could have fair hair or fair qualities to them, or they could just be displaying some air characteristics. And like I said, these people are very intelligent, they're very charming, charismatic, and those type of things. They can, and especially with it being in its reverse position, this person is probably going to be using their gifts kind of negatively, or they're going to affect you negatively. So this could point to sarcasm. This could point to somebody hurting your feelings verbally. This could point to some kind of communication breakdown, a misunderstanding. something that is going to and not to kind of seem kind of all over the place, but this could do with maybe you thought this person would have your back when it came to something. So like if you, I mean, just for an example, I'm just kind of pulling this out of nowhere, but well, not completely nowhere, but if you have, if you are experiencing some kind of legal dealings in the month of October, you may have thought that this person had your back, because normally this is the type of person who would have your back, and they would stand right there with you and fight the battle with you, but they're disappointing you in this month, and they're not following through how you thought they would follow through. So that could be one scenario. But there could be many scenarios. I mean, truly, it's just a breakdown of communication. And like I said, there's a small possibility this could be you, Capricorn, playing this role. But most likely it's not. But if it is you, you may be being the one who's misunderstood. You may be the one who's being sarcastic or hurting somebody's feelings. So be aware of that this month in October, and, be conscious of how you're treating others. Not to be too judgmental, or, you don't want future karma to come around and deal with you. So, but overall, I see it as a pretty good month. You have, this is a great card to get, whatever choices you have, that means you have opportunity and options before you. Always a great thing. You have some kind of great transformation coming along in this month. There is a possibility of a little bit of negativity, but it's nothing, for most of you, it's nothing so big that I would say it's devastating or anything like that. So overall, I see it as a pretty good month, and that is your reading in its entirety, Capricorn. I hope that you found it helpful. If you did, please push that like button and subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. I do this every month, and I will see you all next month. Bye-bye.